The bizarre history of Canada. Oh Canada has a long and bizarre history. The song didn't become the national anthem until 1980, but it was written 100 years earlier. The music was composed by an American Civil War veteran from Montreal with the awesome name of Calixa Lavallée. The lyrics were penned by a Quebecois judge who would be knighted by both the King and the Pope, Sir Adolphe Basil Routhier. But they didn't write this song to be Canada's national anthem, they wrote it to be Quebec's. O Canada was composed in honor of Saint Jean-Baptiste Day, an ancient religious celebration that would eventually become Quebec's national holiday. So, as you might imagine, the original lyrics were written in French. Nearly 30 years went by before O Canada was translated into English by another judge, Montreal's Robert Stanley Weir. But, maybe translated is the wrong word to use. Because Weir's English version bears little resemblance to the original French lyrics. Anglophones and Francophones are singing two very different national anthems. For instance, in the spot where English-speaking Canadians are singing about glowing hearts, Francophones are singing about swords. Anglophones stand on guard for thee. Francophones stand on guard for our rights. And at the same time, the English lyrics are talking about standing on guard far and wide. The French version is celebrating Canadian history as an epic of the most brilliant exploits. That's just for starters. Routhier was deeply conservative and very religious. In his most famous decision as a judge, he ruled that it was perfectly fine for priests to tell their parishioners that if they didn't vote for the Tories, they would burn in hell for eternity. And he made sure his religious views were echoed in the lyrics of the anthem he wrote to celebrate Saint Jean-Baptiste Day. All four original French verses of O Canada are very, very religious, its most striking difference from the English version. In fact, by the time Pierre Trudeau's government finally approved O Canada as the national anthem in 1980, the Liberals had changed a line in Weir's original English translation to make it seem more religious than it was. Today, of course, there's a third version too, a bilingual version, officially endorsed by the Canadian government. It switches back and forth between the French and English lyrics. It's a bit awkward, but at least there is one version of O Canada during which Anglophones and Francophones are singing the same song.